Hi guys, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel and to Whatcha Warmin' Wednesday, where I go over the candles that I've burned and the wax melts that I've melted, including ones that aren't Scentsy, although there's only one this time around. But anyway, it's the final one of the winter season of melting and burning. I am switching all my scents over. I'm so excited. I always get excited when I switch my scents to the next season. So I will be doing a video of that for all the wax melts that I have to melt for the spring season. So, but today is not that day. Today is what I warmed and burned this past week. So I always start with candles and then I move on to the wax melts. So first of all, from Bath and Body Works, I burned Tree Farm. And the notes for this one are crisp pine needle, warm cedar, and spiced apple. This is a nice scent. And if you love woodsy scents, it's really nice. I don't really get a ton of apple. I know it says there's apple in it. To me, it's just an evergreen type scent with a slight smokiness, which I guess maybe is from the cedar. Cedar sometimes to me can smell a little, has that kind of smoky vibe to it. But this is a really, I know I just said I didn't smell apple, but just taking that whiff right now, real quick, I kind of got an apple. But when it's burning, I don't really get apple. But it is a nice fragrance. The throw on this one was good for me, between a 7 and an 8. So that is Tree Farm. And next up, we have Winter Sparkle, and this is by Village Candle. I love it when they use these lids, it's so pretty. And this, I can't remember what the notes are, but it has like grapefruit in it. It's a fresh, clean, winter citrusy type scent with maybe a touch of evergreen as well. I was kind of in an evergreen kick for this last week of February. So this is a nice one. The throw on it is about a 7. So that is Winter Sparkle. And then we have another Bath and Body Works, Snow Mountain Lodge. The notes for this one is smoked embers, silver pines, and sandalwood. This one's really nice. This one is smokier than the Tree Farm. I'm gonna compare them. If I had to choose between the two, yeah, now that I'm smelling the Snow Mountain Lodge, I do smell the apple. You get that sweetness from that. Or that, as this is more of an earthy, woodsy scent, and a tiny bit more smoke to it. I love this one. This one is so good. The throw on it was about an 8 for me as well. So that's Snow Mountain Lodge. And then last but not least, by Homeworx, is White Birch. I love this one. This one is White Birch, Fir Balsam, and Crisp Winter Air. And this one's so good, you guys. And Harry, the maker of Homeworx, unfortunately, he's retired this one. It's such a good one. Total birch scent, slight evergreen. Oh, it's just so pretty. This one and the holly leaf, was that what it was called? I know I showed it last week in my what I'm warming video. Those were my two favorites from this TSV 4 pack from 2019. Both were so good. The throw on this one was about a 7, 6.5 to 7. It was a little lighter, but still room filling for me. So that's White Birch. Okay, next, my one and only wax that was not Scentsy, and that is Goose Creek's Holiday Rum Cake. This is a chocolatey, rich, buttery type cake. a little rummy. I wouldn't say it's like overly alcoholic smelling at all. It's just like a buttery chocolate gourmand scent. It is really nice. And the throw on this one is crazy strong. About a 9.5 for me, almost a 10. This is a really good one. I think it's available. I haven't checked Goose Creek's website for a long time, but it possibly is available if you want to check it out. So that's Holiday Rum Cake. All right. Now, unfortunately, all the scents that I have melted this past week, none of them are available for sale on my website. I'm sorry, you guys, but that's just the way it is. I wanted to try and get through some scents so I could clear up my winter stash a little bit. So anyway, but I still want to talk about them. And that way, if they do ever come back again, like if you're able to vote on them in a bring back my bar type of situation, then you kind of know, have an idea of whether you would like it or not. So first is Amber Road. I love this one so much. It was in my club. It came out in January 2019, 2020? No, January 2020's Bring Back My Bar. I think that was when it was. And on cold, I wasn't a fan of the smell, but when it melted, oh my gosh, it was so good. It's leathery, it's spicy, it's cedar. It is such a nice fragrance. It's just kind of cozy and masculine, but not cologne-ish at all. I don't think it's cologne-y at all, which I'm not usually a fan of cologne scents. So, but I love this one. The throw on it's an 8 to 9. That's Amber Road. Next is Apple S'mores. This was from December's Bring Back My Bar. It's okay. It wasn't one that I absolutely loved. I should have finished it so I wouldn't have it for next year, but that's okay. I have two left. The throw on it's good. It's about an 8 for me. I don't know what it is about it. It's kind of a fake apple, but not like Jolly Rancher candy. I don't know. It's just, it has some weird note to it that I'm just not a fan of. I don't hate it. Obviously, I wouldn't melt it if I absolutely disliked it, but I would not repurchase that one. Next, we have Sweet Plum Pastry. I know this is a super fan favorite. I have enjoyed it. It's super strong. I wish it had more of the pastry to it. I think I would like it better that way if it did. It's a very, very sweet, dark plum, and I've come to realize I'm not a huge fan of plum, especially if that's the most prevalent note in it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I know a ton of people that adore this one. It was good, and I did buy one more bar, but it's not in my club or anything. The throw on it is absolutely crazy, 9 to 10. That is Sweet Plum Pastry. Next, I did finish this one. This was from the Holiday 3-pack, and it is Happy Holidays. This was one I wouldn't buy again. It's like an evergreen mixed with like a flambéed pear and clove, I think. I don't know. It was just kind of a weird combination when it was melting. I ended up not enjoying it. When I first smelled it on cold, I was like, oh, this is unique and kind of one that smells really good on cold. But when I melted it, it was just too overwhelming and cloying for me. So I finished it, but I would not purchase this one again. The throw on it is strong at a 9. That is Happy Holidays. From December's Bring Back My Bar, My Dear Watson. This is actually a cologne scent that I have enjoyed. It's sweeter, it's fresh, there's bergamot in it, and I'm trying to remember what else. I think there was sandalwood or cedar or something like that. So it's a fresh, masculine slightly spicy and citrusy type of cologne scent. Not super overwhelming to where it would give me a headache or anything like that. I have enjoyed this one. So that is my Dear Watson. The throw on it's between a 7 and an 8. I would say it has a nice throw. But again, the scent isn't like super overpowering. So that is my Dear Watson. Next we have from the Bring Back My Bar is Black Currant Bubbly. It smells like Smarties or Sweet Tarts to me. That's what it smells like. It has an effervescence to it. The currant, it's very fruity. Currant with effervescent notes to it. But it also has that fruity, chalky candy type of vibe to it, to me, to my nose. So it's fine. I will finish it, but it's not one, again, that I would repurchase. I know, I'm kind of like wah-wah out of all these, except for Amber Road, all the ones that I've talked about. But if you like those type of scents, super strong, fruity, give this one a try if it ever comes back, especially if you love the smell of Smarties. So that's what it is to me anyway. The throw on it is really good, 8 to a 9. Okay, this is one that I like too. This was in the fall winter catalog, so it's no longer available, but I did finish it, and that is Snowberry. This is a very nice, unique fragrance. It has strawberry in it, but it is what you don't normally think of in a winter fragrance. It's like strawberry and loganberry, and then a very light, is it like pine? I think some sort of very, very mild evergreen. And it's just really nice. It's hard to explain. It kind of has like a mellow vanilla vibe to it underneath the loganberry and the strawberry. It's very nice. Very, like I said, very unique. The throw on it is about a 7 for me. If it does come back in the catalog, I highly suggest giving it a try because it is a nice fruity winter scent. So that's Snowberry. All right, another Bring Back My Bar from January 2020 or 2019. This came out the same time as Amber Road. It is Spiced Berries. If you love berries and you love spice, you would really like this one. This is another one that kind of surprised me when I melted it. It is such a nice scent. It's like a blackberry and cranberry and very cinnamon heavy spice. There is definitely cinnamon in it and other spices mixed with those berries. Very, very nice. The throw is an 8, so that is Spiced Berries. I'm pretty sure this one isn't available. I'm like 99.9% sure. And that is the Mandalorian Era of Adventure. This was such a nice fragrance. Unfortunately, it is a lighter one in open concept areas. But I have enjoyed it in my bedroom and bathroom. It's masculine yet sweet at the same time to me. I think there's birch in it and bergamot and the mint. There's like this cooling component to it. It's so nice. I did have it in my club at one point in time, but I'm constantly rearranging my club to make room for other things. So I took it out since it is a lighter fragrance, but it works well in a smaller room. Here in my in the bedroom area, it's about a 6. So that is the Mandalorian Era of Adventure. The last one I love. This is in my club, and as of now, I will never get rid of it. It's a beautiful bedroom scent, and that is Fuzzy Blanket. I normally am not huge into lavender fragrances in my home fragrance, but there's something about this one. It's just so good. It's sweeter. It's sweeter than Jammy Time. I can't remember what the notes are, but lavender, obviously, and I think there might be like marshmallow or something like that in it. It's just so pretty when it's melting. It's comforting and it's cozy, and it does, I think fuzzy blanket is like the perfect name for it, because it does feel kind of like you're being wrapped up in this fuzzy, cozy, soft blanket when it melts. It's so good. I love it. The throw here is in my smaller rooms is about a 7 to an 8, which I think is perfect. Like I said, it's a wonderful bedroom scent. So I love it so much. That is Fuzzy Blanket. If it's a choice for voting in the next year or so, give it a shot. It's wonderful. So there you go, you guys. That's my last Whatcha Warmin' for the winter season. And like I said, I will be doing a video about all the wax bars that I have to melt for spring. There is quite a few of them. I was going through my stash and I'm like, wow, I have a ton. So anyway, if you need a consultant, I would love to be your consultant. My website is down in the description for you. And until next time, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys again soon. TTFN, ta-ta for now.